Hi everybody, welcome to the Todd and Erin Daily Stream, or as I like to call it, I can't zip my pants up anymore because...
It's the week of chocolate in honor of Chocolate Villa. Today's recipe, by the way, has caramel in it. But the Chocolate Villa is not actually about chocolate. It is a women's executive retreat. It's coaching. It's all this amazing experiences. It's where you find your next. And it's going to be up in Heber Valley. And that's going to be September 8th through the 12th. I'm going. And I want you to come with me. It's going to be amazing. So, all week we've been doing chocolate dishes. Today's comes from our beloved
You're
Kim
killing us!
Stockdale. It's called, she says, Goomba.
What's Goomba?
This is what this is. Goomba is.
Ow!
So now
this is one.
we started with, first of all, it was the super moist German chocolate cake mix. However, from there we went to melted butter, chopped nuts, vanilla, and then evaporated milk.
Oh, wait. You added that to this?
Mm-hmm. To the mix. Well, we're not even in. So the first layer, you've baked for 6 minutes, right?
Okay, right.
Now this is when we pour on the caramel.
Oh, this is when the Goomba Is it Goomba? What's it called?
Goomba, according to Kim.
Turn it this way. And
She got it from one of her.
scrape.
Here, why don't you pour it?
I
'Cause you're
will
better.
scrape that.
She got it from her beloved godmother, who says that this is better than crack. I've never tried crack, but I've tried caramel, and I'm prepared to agree with her. You got it? So this is pretty, it's a little bit tricky because you smooth over that layer on top of the first layer of the, it's more like a brownie mix.
I'm smoothing.
Smooth away. Okay, now next,
Right.
we're going to pour in the chocolate chips.
Okay.
I'm adding in the white because that's my own personal preference. And you cover, oh, caramel. It's probably not very sanitary that I did that, is it?
They're not eating it.
Like you care, you're just drooling, I know. Okay. Then you add in 2 cups of chocolate chips. And then, once you have that on, we're going to do the top layer. Will you do that for me since
And
you're
this
better?
is the same stuff?
This is the second part of the mixture we just made with the German chocolate cake, the butter, the evaporated
It has
milk,
set up quite a bit.
and the nuts. We'll just smooth it gently. It'll be perfect.
It doesn't matter.
This whole thing
does it? No.
We'll
You know
still
why?
eat it, and you'll still make it, and you know. By the way, don't forget, I have the complete recipe on this show on the Todd and Erin DailyStream.com if you want to try this out at home.
Just a reminder, we cannot be held responsible for medical issues that might occur after one eating this.
Here, I will smooth while you talk about,
Let you do that.
because you have a job opportunity I thought was
I
kind
have
of
a job opportunity.
Well, it's more of an internship, right?
You want to pay $1,000 to eat bacon?
What's the catch?
Now, I would go
Is this a
through the
trick
rest of the
question?
story, except I read it. All right. So, what this is that there's a certain company in Southern California. I'm not going to even say who they are, because this is chintzy. That's what I'm saying. You know what that word is?
Chintzy means cheap.
Cheap.
Yeah.
This is cheap. They'll pay $1,000 to go and eat their bacon, their different bacon
I'm going to put
products.
this back in the oven at 350 degrees. It's going to take about 11 to 16 minutes. We'll check it out. Keep going.
$1,000 for 1 day of eating bacon. 1 day of eating bacon, is that all you get?
It's $1,000 to eat
It's
bacon.
eating bacon.
Yeah. You're eating bacon for $1,000 in 1 day.
All right.
Do you have any other jobs available where you get $1,000 for 1 day?
Farmer Boys Foods. Okay, there, I said it. It's such a ripoff.
I'll also have the link if you want to apply for the job.
She
on
worked
the
there
show
for
page
like a
today.
year. I mean, you could be sponsored by Lipitor, and you'd have a shirt that says Bacon and Lipitor, fighting their way to healthiness. Something like that, right?
That doesn't seem very inspiring when you put it like that.
No, it's okay. I want to talk about camping for a second, because our family's been like, we're gonna go camping. We're going camping, and we go boondocking. We have a trailer, because
It's a trailer that is far too good for us.
it's for.
We're not 1997
How old
trailer
is it?
people.
How old is it?
1997. We're not those
How many
kind
years
of...
is that?
It's almost 30.
30.
29?
Yeah. So
28.
it's modern.
No.
It's got wheels that are
No, it's got a
round.
cassette player in it that works, and the refrigerator works in the shower. We're not like working shower people.
And a CB, good buddy, keep the greasy side down.
It's like, who are you?
So the point is, boondocking is what we've always done, which is like you don't
What's
go to.
boondocking?
What we've always done. You don't go to developed campgrounds. There's no power. There's no water, and you're just like self-contained. And whether we had lights or generators, which we didn't way back, for forever, That's the way you did it. But I have a list of things that are unacceptable if you go camping, and I would like to read them now. Don't do this. Don't play your loud music, because everyone knows the louder your music, the worse your taste.
This is true.
In music.
This is true.
We parked with our houseboat. We had an old houseboat. We parked between two people. It was a battle of the bands. The battle of the bands was between
Phantom of the Opera, and the other one was like
Doobie Brothers.
No. It was a hideous amalgamation of country music, like the oldest countryest
And
country
it
music.
kept cranking up, until Erin and her
We're
sisters,
in between.
they left because we had kids sleeping.
Babies.
They left the houseboat. Pitchforks and torches. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is the music stopped. We don't know what happened to those people. But there is a silent ritual.
Some things never need to be known again.
Loud generators. Not needed. Fighting, squabbling, yelling.
You can't fight in the mountains. You're in the mountains.
And Erin's
Besides
worst
that, I
thing,
think fighting attracts bears.
covered in peanut butter. And Erin's worst thing is in the morning having squirrels run on the roof of the trailer.
Right? I mean, seriously, can you sleep with that?
Back and forth, back and forth.
No, nobody can sleep through that.
I feel so sad. I read this article, and and I've been sticking up for the millennials
Yes, you have.
from the start. I stick up for the underdog because every generation is weird. Tell me the baby boom. Tell me, I'm at the end of the baby boom, right?
You're at the beginning of it.
No, I'm at the end of it. Baby boom is here. I'm here. Generation
But I'm
X
a
is down
Generation
here.
X, so you
Here,
can't be.
here.
Let's move on.
The point being is this is rather sad, and they did a study. 30% of American millennials say that they're lonely.
Oh.
At a time where our population is the most connected.
And our ability to reach out to each other and communicate, yeah.
Yeah.
That's horribly sad.
More than 20% report they have no friends. 20% say they have absolutely no friends. A quarter claim they have no close friends at all.
They just have primarily like acquaintances then.
They have work people. People they
the
work
work
with.
friends.
Work
yeah.
friends. And no wonder people consider their pets their kids. I mean, that's kind of part of the, and I think the whole thing is, with a mother who takes off time when she has a baby, right? So she's got 9 months and she's not that active and she's at home maybe, perhaps, whatever.
I remember what that's like.
And there's...
I remember assaulting Todd the minute he walked through the door. Who's president? What's going on in the world?
Who said what? What's Cheryl's hair look like? What like that. And then with moms and stuff and being pregnant and stuff, whether it's prior to or afterwards or whatever, and they take time off, those chance meetings in the park with other women.
Mm-hmm. It's a big deal.
And it's just like, but it's not that connection of constantly having someone there. You have a lot of friends online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have a lot of friends in reality, but we deal with the people online a lot more than we deal with the real people, I think.
My friends online are still real people.
Of course they are. But
They're
as far
as dear to me
as face to face, I think that's what the point of the article is.
And maybe that's one of the challenges, of them finding those friendships face to face. It is easier to, I think, connect online sometimes.
Right, exactly.
That's
Because
very lonely.
it's a lot more convenient and getting babysitters and all that stuff.
And then you have to go out and talk to people and learn about
Push
their
people out of the
interests
way.
and
Stop it.
check up on them. Things.
Stop it.
I think that is very sad.
Tell me about the old dogs.
All right, this is going to be better. Tell me something good. I absolutely love this. Steve Gregg, he's an architect who lives in Denver, and he's always loved animals, always, his whole life. And so about 6 years ago, he had a goofy little puppy, just crazy about him, and the puppy died. And it was really brutal for him. It was much more than he expected. I mean, he had cared for this puppy, and he loved him dearly, and he felt like it was the loss of a child. I mean,
They actually say that it is equivalent to, for some people, it is the equivalent of losing a loved one.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same intensity of grief. And he thought, okay, what can I do that's going to change? Because after a year, he still felt that level of intensity of grief. And so he said, okay, I've got to go to the shelter, and I'm going to get the unadoptable dog. So the first one he got was a 12-year-old Chihuahua with a heart murmur and knee problems. And the rest was history. Since then, he's adopted 8 senior dogs with health issues. He also has
Why does this sound so
2 other dogs,
familiar?
a pig, a rabbit, a pond full of fish, and a chicken named
A
Oprah.
pond full of fish?
And a chicken named Oprah. So he gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning to feed everybody and groom the animals. And they're so cute. They're all lined up so sweetly together. But
How do you adopt a pond of fish?
he says that besides loving all the animals, though, his real passion is senior dogs. He says they're just wiser animals. You know what you want out of life when you become a certain age. It's the same thing with the dogs. The dogs know who they are, and they're senior dogs, and they want a relationship, and they're
Bumping into walls,
ready to build a relationship with an owner who knows who they are.
tripping over a piece of lint.
I absolutely love this. Well, his Wolfgang Instagram page has 800,000 followers. You've got to go on and follow because it's so adorable. He's also raising money for senior dogs by selling Wolfgang t-shirts and asking for donations on his website. Make sure you stop by if you can. And he's just about to release a children's book called The One and Only Wolfgang, From Pet Rescue to One Big Happy Family, in September.
There you go.
But I'm sorry, I just love how he describes the senior dogs. They're just wiser dogs. You know what you want out of life when you become a certain age. The dogs know who they are, and they can develop
They don't really have to go outside to go to the bathroom, do they? No.
they're so freaking adorable.
Dead fish.
This is a couple of weird things. That there's been thousands of dead fish washing up on Pineview Reservoir, so I'm guessing we won't be attending Pineview this summer because I don't need to see that.
Right.
Thousands of them, and they say that they're black. How do you pronounce that?
Crappies.
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 Crappies. They say apparently that it's part of it is the hotter temperatures. That some of the fish just can't handle it and they have a big stress. But wow, thousands.
Crappies. Say it.
Thousands of the crappies.
Say it with me. Crappies.
Thousands. Why is it spelled crappies then?
Because it sounds mean. It's crappies.
You're worried about the fish's self-esteem?
Hey, where you going, Todd? I'm going crappie fishing. Where you going, Todd? I'm going crappie fishing. Crappie.
You're really trying to just protect the fish's self-esteem is what you're telling me.
Is the food done yet? Not yet.
2 more minutes.
2 more minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. This one, the Goomba does look amazing, by the way. This is interesting. In Brigham City, they've had a burglar who they can now attribute to 8 different home break-ins.
Really?
And 5 car break-ins. And the trouble is he's getting more and more brazen.
So?
Which seems to me to be scary. As a matter of fact, Vandy Crowther's a police officer, and her 16-year-old daughter called her screaming because there was a guy standing in her bedroom shining a flashlight into her eyes, which tells me he wanted her to know he was there.
Right.
This is when things are getting super bad, when you've got a burglar who's like that.
Right.
I'm a cop, she said, so she didn't think to call 911, so Mom came blazing home in a cop car along with some other people. But here's the deal. He'd been gone by then. Oh, wow. 18 homes. In several of these homes, people were inside sleeping, and in all cases, police say the doors were unlocked. Guys.
Lock your doors.
Once again, there is something weird about summer, and I've heard police officers say this before. In winter, you lock everything up tight, and you're good with it. In summer, there's something about open windows and the open doors still in the air, and things are unlocked because I don't know why you think that they would be less likely to break in during the summer, but they said every single time in all of these homes, they were unlocked.
The only thing we leave unlocked in our lives is our cars. And
There's a reason.
You think it's stupid, right? But no, we have nothing in our cars. There is nothing of value in our vehicles. And we've had our windows broken out so many times.
That we just prefer to leave it open so they
leave it open.
They can ruffle
And
through
it's just
everything
like,
and
there's 4 things in the car. Go
take
ahead.
my change.
Take
the change.
Take an umbrella.
Just please don't break the window again. We have a $1,000 deductible. That's all we're asking.
Crappy pair of sunglasses. Take them.
See,
anyway.
you'll call the sunglasses crappy, but not the fish.
Crappie fish.
Anyway,
Crappie sunglasses.
Chocolate Villa, I've had some women ask me about this, which I'm excited. And if you're a business owner, I want you to think about this. These women are so amazing as coaches. They actually have men-owned businesses in the Middle East, hiring them to do leadership programs for the women who work in their companies. If you can do this in the Middle East, where women are not as valued in the business world,
In most cases.
imagine what you could do here. Now, this is a thing. They internationally work all over the world, but they're actually having a retreat in Heber Valley, and the reason they call it Chocolate Villa is because of the gigantic renovated house with the pool and everything is included.
This is where it is. It's the Chocolate Villa is
That's
the place where it is taking
chef
place.
prepared meals and all of the room and board and everything is taken care of. They have an incredible series of coaching workshops, and we work together, and it's all for women who are looking for your next. You want to move up in your company. You want to jump to another company. You want to decide what the next thing is that you need to be doing. This is so it. Now, I'm going to be going at September 8th through the 12th. And I'm really excited. We're going to do like the video confessional booth every day. But what a way to change what you need. If you're feeling a little bit adrift, this is the time. This is it. So I want you to go to chocolatevilla.com. If you mention Todd and Erin when you do checkout, you'll get 10% off. So it's chocolatevilla.com. Make sure that you write in Todd and Erin in capital letters, all scooshed together, so
All
you can get
scooshed.
10%.
Make sure you scoosh. Don't be crappy.
Oh my
We can't eat this
God.
because it is. Wait, watch. You can see. Watch this one. Watch this.
Molten caramel and
It
chocolate.
jiggles. But just to give you an idea, let me see. Let me put it center here and just give you an idea of that.
Oh.
That's what you're dealing with here, folks. The final day.
Thank you, Kim. Congratulations. You won a wonderful cake from Nothing Bundt Cakes for your
Okay.
so fantastic chocolate
I
solution.
am.
Next week, it's going to have to be the all celery week. You know
It's
that, right?
just celery, celery, celery.
Here's another way to make celery.
You know, celery actually, it takes more energy to eat celery than it has calories. Don't put that in your mouth. You will be on. It'll burn the roof of your mouth
I feel
off.
like Bart Simpson, where he just keeps touching the same thing, thinking it's going to be different each time.
Don't
It
do it.
wants me to.
Don't do it.
It wants me to.
Don't do it. I'm going to turn this off before the screaming starts. Bye.
See you Monday.
Don't.
By the way, on Monday, more Nothing But Cakes that we're giving away.
Don't.
I need
don't.
it. It wants me.
No.
It's calling
It will
to me.
kill you.
It's calling
I
to
will.
me.
You will. Don't.